Marlissa, Brothers 3 and Regan have safely made it through to your top 4. They are just one performance away from making it to the grand final. But for Caitlin or Dean, that dream ends right now, which could leave Nat standing on the sidelines with no act to mentor. Now, judges, this is a huge decision you'll be making for one of your finalists. So who is going to leave us tonight? First up, Ronan. Who are you sending home tonight?
Caitlin, you came out and sang with so much heart. I know you love that song, and you're just so good at what you do. I mean, it's so hard to see you in the bottom 2, but you've handled this every single week with so much grace. I love working with you, and fingers crossed you're here next week. I don't know what these guys are going to do, but, you know, I hope you are, because we've some great songs picked for next week, so. Dean, man, that was intense. Like, seriously, that was incredible. And performance, great song choice for you. You're such an incredible performer. You're so great to watch every single week. Working with Nat, you guys have done a great job. I'm surprised to see you in the bottom 2. I really, really am. But yes, we're going to see great people every single week. The act that I'm sending home is Dean.
Okay. Now, Fu, who are you sending home tonight?
You know, ever since I first saw you on your first performance, you know, Dean, you really shocked me when you walked out there. I said, who is this guy? Who is this guy? And you've really entertained me, and I think Australia, this whole series. I think whatever happens tonight, that you will definitely make a record, and you will definitely be a star, for sure, no matter what happens here tonight. Caitlin, you definitely put country back on my radar, and I just really love seeing your commitment. You've had a lot of curveballs thrown at you. You've done songs that you would normally do, but your attitude has been impeccable, and you come out there and you give it a go. And I really think that no matter what happens tonight as well, is you gotta make a record. You gotta do your country thing, your country swag.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Will do.
I gotta go on my gut and consistency and everything, and so the act I'm sending home is Caitlin.
Okay, so that's 1 vote each. Over to you now, Nat. Which act are you sending home?
Caitlin, you know, I really feel like we haven't seen the best of you every single week, but I feel like you've just come into your own these last couple of weeks, and it's been awesome to see from my point of view. Dean, when you sing, every inch of your body sings. You stand on that stage and you deliver from your heart, right from the tip of your head right down to your toes. And every single person in the room, every single time you perform, feels something. Whether it's like, wow, that's full on, or just excitement or emotional or whatever. And that's what music is all about. You can deliver that. The thing that frustrates me for you being in the bottom 2 is everybody comes up to me on the street and says, I can't wait to get his album. They've been buying your music ever since you started this show. So one thing I will say to the Australian public is, if you do want to buy Dean's album, you have to vote. Otherwise, that opportunity may be taken away from him right now. That's what makes me really mad. You deserve to go all the way in this competition. You deserve to win, and you deserve to have that album that people so desperately want. The act I'm sending home tonight is Caitlin.
Okay, so that's 1 for Dean, 2 for Caitlin. Danny, you have the final say. Who are you sending home tonight?
This season, nobody can predict what is going to happen. None of us are in control. It's Australia, it's the votes. We keep reminding everyone, you've got to vote. You've both come to this show with a clear lane, country and rock. Stick with it, You're doing an amazing job. Down to the top 5, it's an incredible place. This show, unlike any other show around the world, has the winners and the runners-up in the charts. You have a great, great position to go forward with what you're doing, what you're both doing. Country Princess, Mr. Rock himself. Caitlin, you've come so far in the competition. Dean, you've absolutely intrigued us from when you walked on the stage for your first audition. And we've given you a lot of standing ovations for your performances. So the act I'm sending home tonight is Caitlin.
Which means congratulations to Dean. He's in to the top 4. Well done. But Caitlin sadly leaves. Let's have a look at your time on the show.
What's your name and how old are you?
My name's Caitlin Shadbolt. I'm from Gympie in Queensland. When I first auditioned for X Factor, I was just this small town little Gympie girl that played in pubs for a living.
You could be the next big thing.
Everyone knows who was at my audition. My crazy mum.
Luke was nearly pulling his shirt off him.
I wanna see you be brave.
Going through to the next round is Caitlin.
Being here in New York is very different to home. You look around at home and, oh, there's a cow and things like that, but you would never see a cow here.
During my final 3.
I've definitely made myself proud. I've gone further than I ever could have imagined.
You sounded great. The whole country vibe. It was just great. Your mom is fantastic.
I think I have made Gympie proud, you know. Even Ronan knows where it is now.
I want to go.
This has been a dream come true. I still can't believe I'm here. I'm proud of myself, and X Factor has turned my whole life around for the better.
Caitlin's so close to the grand final. It must be really tough to leave at this point. But, I mean, so much support of all the people that voted for you on Facebook, and you've had phenomenal support from everyone here in the crowd. Any words that you want to say to Ronan, I think?
Yeah, big thank you to Ronan. I mean, top 5, I honestly can't complain. Further than I ever thought I'd get. And I also actually wanted to thank everyone behind the scenes that you don't actually see, you know, hair and makeup, wardrobe, everyone that runs us around, contestant coordinators, everyone that, puts so much work into this show that you don't see.
Well, congratulations. Fantastic. Ronan, any words you want to say?
I'm so proud of it. It's this attitude I'm talking about. She just leaves a good vibe everywhere she goes, and she's worked so hard. All those curveballs that I've thrown at her, she dealt with it and survived. And you know what? I'm proud of her, and she's gonna have a career. I know she is, definitely, and I hope I can help her out in some way. And congrats to you, man. Well done. You're a superstar.
Thank you.
You're a superstar.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, let's hear it for Caitlin.
Thanks, guys.
Well, that's it for another massively intense live decider. You'll be able to catch Caitlin tomorrow morning on Sunrise. And please give it up for all of your finalists, your judges, and of course, our outstanding special guests. Okay, next week is going to be another sensational show as your top 4 perform 2 songs apiece. The theme is power and passion as they take on massive hits by One Direction, Alicia Keys, the Bee Gees, Paloma Faith, Elvis, and more.